Mrs. Wild here. We are on week 6. Can you believe it? Week 6. Week 6, and we are on lesson 1, and we are looking at making a hole. So you need to find that in your book, and all you need is your booklet today. You just need your booklet and a pencil. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. So here we are. Today we are looking at fractions, and we're making a hole. So this is work that you will have done in year 2 and in year 3. We're just recapping today, so it's a nice, easy lesson. So I want you to first pause the video and draw a line to match the fraction to the picture. So draw a line to match the fraction up with the picture of the fraction. Pause the video now. Okay, welcome back. So we should have had, here's your half, we have a third here, we have a quarter here, and we have 3/4 here. Okay, should have been nice and easy for you. So we're going to have a look at our fraction tiles from last week. So we cut them up, if you remember. So here, I have my thirds, I have my quarters, my eighths, my sixes, my 16s, my wholes, my halves, and my 12ths. So we're going to have a look at how many parts make a whole. Okay, so you can see here, just using the screen, you can use your fraction tiles. But look, 2 halves make a whole, 3/3, 4/4, 5/5, 6/6, 7/7, 8/8, 9/9, 10/10, 12/12, and you can see it here as well. Okay, so you can see that 2 halves make a whole, 3/4, and you can see how they make the same. They make that whole. All right, you can have a play with yours and make sure you have a look at what makes a whole. So here we have, how many halves make a whole? 2 halves. So look, when your denominator and your numerator are the same, oh, look, it makes a whole. How many quarters make a whole? 4/4. Again, the denominator and the numerator are the same, and it makes a whole. How many eighths make a whole? 8/8. The denominator and the numerator are the same. So let's have a look at how many 6s. 6/6 make a whole. So look, the shape is a whole when the numerator and the denominator are the same. That's what makes a whole. So pause the video now and say how many of that fraction makes a whole. Pause the video and fill in the table. Okay, welcome back. Let's mark it. So quarters. 4/4 make the whole. Thirds. 3/3 make the whole. Eighths. 8/8 make the whole. And halves. 2 halves make the whole. I hope you managed to do that. This is an easy lesson, guys. It's really fun to do. So, the story of the fraction. Once upon a time, there was 1/3. I know it's a third because I've got 1, 2, 3. My denominator is 3, and one of them is highlighted. There was a third. Then, there was another third coloured in. So that now made 2/3. And then, another third coloured in, which made 3/3. And 3/3 is the same as 1 whole. 1 whole. Oh, the story of this fraction. Well, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My denominator for every one of these is 6. All of these are showing 6. All of them. There we go. So let's count. We have 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, and 6, 6. I can see that I can count in these fractions, and 6, 6 makes a whole. Well done, guys. Ooh, so what is my whole? So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see that it is out of 5. So my whole is 5/5. What fraction of purple grapes do I have? Well, 2 of them are purple out of the 5. I have 2/5 are purple, And what fraction of green grapes do I have? I have 3 green grapes. Out of the 5 green grapes, I have 3/5 are green. Your turn now. So what is your whole? And then what fraction of purple grapes do I have? And what fraction of green grapes do I have? Pause the video now and complete it. Welcome back. So my whole is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sevenths is my whole. How many purple grapes do I have? I have 4 sevenths is purple, and I have 3 sevenths is green. And if I add those fractions together, it makes a whole. Now let's choose a phrase to complete the sentences. We've got greater than, less than, and equal to. When the numerator is something to the denominator, the fraction is less than a whole. So the numerator is what to the denominator? Greater than, less than, or equal to? Correct, less than. When the numerator is less than the denominator, the fraction is less than 1 whole. But when the numerator is something to the denominator, the fraction is equal to 1 whole. Which is it? Equal to. Well done. Sorry, my writing's a bit rubbish. I'm writing on a laptop. Equal to. Perfect. When the numerator is equal to the denominator, the fraction is equal to 1 whole. Perfect. So if the numerator was greater than the denominator, what would it be? Greater than 1 whole. Well done. Okay. Circle the fractions that are equivalent to 1 whole. Remember, when the numerator and the denominator are the same, it equals 1 whole. We want it to be equivalent to 1 whole. Pause the video now and circle the fractions that are equivalent to 1 whole. Welcome back. Let's check. 3/5, no. 4 quarters, yes. 6 tenths, no. 2 halves, yes. 10 tenths, yes. 8 ninths, no. 3/3, yes. 5/5, yes. So they are the ones you should have circled. You're doing amazing, guys. Well done. So now we're going to write that each shape is shaded. So what fraction of each shape is shaded? Well, I've got 1, 2, 3. Pause the video, guys, if you want. You can fill this in. I know that these are all thirds, so I'm going to fill my denominator in. My denominator, and I have 1/3. This one's 2/3. This one's 3/3, which is equal to 1 whole. 3/3 is equal to 1 whole. Perfect. What about this one? I can see it's split into 2. Half it. We split it into 2. This is 1 half. This is 2 halves. How many halves make a whole? 2 halves make 1 whole. There we go, guys. Then we've got this final one. Now, this one's a bit more trickier. So you're looking at, some of them you're missing a part, and some of them you're missing the whole. Okay? So let's have a look. Well, we know it's got to be fifths. So I want to get to 5. So I need this to equal to 5. So 3 add something equals 5. 3 add 2. So 3/5 add 2/5 equals 1 whole. Oh, this is nice and easy. It's just that my equals is on the other side. Still sevenths. 2 sevenths add 5 sevenths is 7 sevenths. Ooh. Something tenths add 4 tenths equals 1 whole. What do we add to 4 to make 10? Come on, that's your number bonds. 6. Well done. And then 9 ninths is the same as something ninths. Add 5 ninths. What do we add to 5 to make 9? 4. Well done. Well done, guys. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Great job, guys. It was a nice, quick lesson. You've done really well. The rest of this week, it'll be getting a little bit harder, but we're going to be working through this booklet and working with our Power Maths as well. Okay, see you later.